Hello, my name is Lizzie. Welcome to my channel, and for today's video we are watching Hour of the Wolf. So this is a film about a man and an artist and his wife who go on a vacation when some weird stuff starts to happen to the husband, and I guess it starts to reflect in his art, and as well as him keeping a journal of the events, and it's, I guess, told from a third party's like perspective of the story, but I'm not 100% sure on that. But yeah, it definitely sounds very interested, and I'm excited. It kind of, when I read this synopsis, reminded me a little bit of The Devil's Candy, though that is about like a family that moves, but still an artist being affected by some stuff. So yeah, I'm excited for this one, and I will let you guys know what's up. Okay guys, so this is definitely an interesting one for sure. To give a little bit more, I guess, backstory to what it is about. Like I mentioned, this artist, and he basically has like insomnia. So he starts to kind of hallucinate because of this and the lack of sleep. And his wife is kind of, she's trying to be very supportive, so she like stays up with him, and that kind of causes maybe some issues for her. She questions that towards the end of the film. But because of that and the whole hallucinating thing, it's a bit all over the place. You don't really know what in this film is real and what is a hallucination. And I guess kind of neither does she. There's parts where she's like reading from his diary. Like I mentioned, he kept a diary, and those are kind of done almost in like a flashback. It's like her telling the story of like what happened to some guy. I don't know if he's supposed to be like a reporter or writer. I think he's like writing a story about the artist, and the artist like disappearing. Because that's the thing, is like he disappears. You don't really know like what exactly happened to him. And his wife is just kind of still staying and living. I guess it's like a summer house that they stay in, and then for the winter they like move away. And so they've like been together for like 7 years and done this. And so she's just chosen to like stay in the house, and there's like some weird stuff with these like rich families that live on the island as well. And maybe some demonic stuff with them. It's a very interesting film to try to follow, because like I said, you don't know what is real and what isn't. And I guess that's kind of the aspect of it. It is meant to be like a psychological thriller. I started out liking the film, and then just parts way through it kind of started to lose me a little, and then it started to gain me again towards like the end, when things start to really get like, okay, this is weird, what's what, is this real, what isn't. Like that definitely started to draw me in more, but then I kind of got out of it again. And yeah, I was in and out on this film for sure. I don't really have like a solid opinion on it. I think if you like psychological thrillers that don't have like a defining end, you may really like this one. It is in, I think it's a Swedish film. It's in another language. I had subtitles on. Just fine. I just watched it on YouTube. I just looked it up. You can watch it on there. It's an hour and a half-ish. So not super long film, but it does feel kind of towards the end like it drags on a bit. Like I just felt like it should have ended at a particular spot, where, and trying not to give too many spoilers, but where he is like in this mansion of these rich people, And I felt like it could have just kind of ended there. Or I guess like after that scene, his wife, it goes back to his wife talking to this reporter, and she's talking to him a little bit, and I felt like it could have kind of ended at that scene, but then they continued it on more and more with like her husband's disappearance. And I felt like this kind of end scene of his like disappearance could have been taken out. The setting for him disappearing could have just been done in the castle scene, and then it gone back to his wife talking, and it ended there. Instead, they just kept dragging it on a little too much. So it's all over the place, this one. It's definitely weird. I wouldn't say that I didn't like it, but I didn't thoroughly enjoy it either. I think it just kind of depends on what you're looking for in a film. I was kind of hoping for it to be a little bit darker. There's a bit of a like love triangle mix in there. There's some dark stuff that you don't know whether or not it's real or not, but I don't know. It wasn't for me, really, is all. But like I said, if you like these kind of psychological thrillers that don't have a defining end, you may enjoy this one. So, up to you whether or not you want to check it out. If you did enjoy this, please do give it a big old thumbs up, and make sure you hit the subscribe button for more horror-related content, and I'll see you guys again tomorrow with another video. Bye!